Hello and welcome back to episode 34 of the level 3 UIM Skiller. I want to make this clip as the starter clip because we just surpassed 3,000 herbivores, which means that I think my guess for 3,500 to finish at 99 is probably a little bit off, considering we still have 4 levels to do, and yeah, I only need 500 more herbivores for that. I have no idea where my guess is going to lie, but it should be somewhere around 4,000 or something like that. So we're actually going to carry on with herbivore. I think I already started a run and I've actually just got severely sidetracked by recording this clip. Something that I do quite often, and now I've got to try and find where the tracks were because as you can see here I was actually hunting one and I don't use the rune light feature, so there's not big squares on my screen like there is for rune light, and it does make it quite a bit harder to find, but we have it here. Anyway, so as the point I was saying is I think that the total I'm going to end up on is actually going to be a lot higher than 3,500, but that should mean a lot more herbs for me, which is always good. Another thing I wanted to mention in this clip is that in the previous episode I mentioned about getting 60 herbal by the end of this. I've just hit 59, didn't even realise. I think I hit it a while ago actually because I'm 10% of the way through it. It could well happen that we hit 60 by the time we hit 99, just from passive herbivore XP that we get from herbivore. And another thing that I wanted to mention in addition to that, I've had some comments on the previous video stating about cleaning the Marintils and Taramins that I'm dropping, because obviously I'm not going to be using Taramins as the Limpot roots are just more useful to use on Qualms, and that's pretty much the reason why I'm just going to be saving them for Qualms. To make super strengths. So I'm not using the Limpot roots for the Taramins, and with the Marintils I just don't think it's worth it for me to keep Marintils and be collecting unicorn horns, as I would have to do it through like implings and stuff like that. It's really just not that efficient. The only other method I could use is to get tar and make Marintil tar, but the XP you get from it is so minuscule that it's just really not worth the time or the inventory space. Regardless to that, we should be able to finish off with 60 herblore by the time we hit 99 Hunter, which actually allows us to make most of the potions that I'm going to want to make. I'm kind of hoping that the potions that I'm going to be making after 99 will push me so that I can actually use up all the herbs, because there is one fear that I have, and that is that I won't actually be able to use all the herbs that I get. If we take a quick look at the herblore skill guide thing, I don't know what you want to call this, and we scroll down to level 60, which is where we are right now. We can't actually make super restore potions yet, so that means we can't even use snapdragons. And I'm going to quickly open up this so we'll actually see what the totals are now anyway. We've got snapdragons at 63, lantadymes I think are like in the 70s, toadflax I can make into agility potions. I've only got 31 of them because you don't actually get them from herbivore, or at least I don't know if it's a herbivore level thing or not. We have loads of qualm leaves. We've got some qualms, cadentines, aventos, so we can use most of these. I think it's genuinely just the lantadymes that I'm worried about. So if we have another quick look, the super defense is 66. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get that and use up the cadentines. But the lantadymes are at either 69 or more likely to be, where is it, 76 is the one that I'd more likely make, because it's easier for me to get potato cactus than it is for me to get ground blue dragon scale. In fact, I think this is really difficult for me to get. So I'm kind of hoping that I can push all the way for 76 so that I can make these, but I'm actually concerned that I won't be able to make it that far, so maybe we end up with a stack of lantadymes. I'm not sure how that's going to end up, but we will find out once we get around to getting 99 Hunter and using up all the herbs. We should be able to use up majority of it at least, and as for the rest of the stuff that's in the looting bag, we got some raw sharks. I can't cook that. I'm probably going to go to mess and get it up so I can actually cook the sharks. What else do we have in here? We got some logs. I'm pretty much probably just going to fletch these and yeah, just sell them off to a shop or something just to use them up for XP. Unfortunately, the magic logs I'd need level 80, and I'm almost certain that I would not be able to get level 80 with what I've got. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with the magic logs, but we shall see in due time. Regardless, that is pretty much that's on the list. Hunter is the last skill I need to get rid of so that I can finally get rid of the looting bag. There are other skills in the future where the looting bag would be helpful, but it's definitely not necessary once I've completed 99 Hunter and Fire Making, as they are the two skills that give the most bulky rewards. And that is the main reason why I'm trying to get all this done now. The other thing I wanted to say is that I really want to clear up my inventory. However, I've realised I've basically made a nice stack of items that I can't really afford to get rid of. For example, the seed box, I can't get rid of that. I can't store it anywhere. It's pretty much stuck on me. I can't get rid of the scroll book that I decided to get from Clue Scrolls. And I've got the dragon axe now that I got from Wintertodd, which I'm going to keep hold of until I've got 99 woodcutting, and I don't even know when I'm planning to do 99 woodcutting, so that could be a while. I've also got the Slayer ring, but I can drop that. I'm keeping hold of the oak planks while I still do medium clues, which I will be doing some more of after 99 hunter. And I'll also be doing Temperos at some point, which will also give me more oak planks, so I'm not too worried about getting rid of these right now. These are going to stack up massively when I get to doing more eclectic implings. I basically got hold of the gold bars just so I can make easy Slayer rings. I can get rid of these at any point, it's not a big deal. Just easy for me to go back to Puro, get some gold bars from an eclectic impling, or I could just go and mine some gold ore and make a gold bar myself. It's basically just to save time while I'm making Slayer rings, and obviously the Ardie Cloak is easily reclaimable, and this will be gone once I've used up all the U-seeds. As you'll notice, I'm very distracted while trying to do herbivore while talking on a clip, so I'm probably going to end this clip here and we'll grind this out, and I'll see you at 96 hunter, which is the next hunter level. And after hours of vigorous grinding, we are going to go ahead and get ourselves a nice juicy 96 hunter. Multiple days after the previous clip, we are going to get ourselves a nice beautiful 97 hunter. And taking into consideration that this has taken me a couple of days to do, I've come to the realization this is going to be pretty tight. I need to get 2 more hunter levels in the next 3 days. So there's quite a lot of hunter that I need to be doing. It's about 2.3 million XP, 2.3, 2.4 million. So that's a lot of hunter to do, but I said I'd get 99 this week, and I am going to absolutely put as much time in as I can to make sure that that gets done. I'm almost certain that I'll be able to get it done in this episode, but if not, you'll know by the end of the episode anyway, which is probably only going to be like another 5 or 10 minutes for you guys. But for me, it's another few days, and it's quite scary to know that I've got to do just so much hunter. Especially when my XP rates really aren't as good as some people's. I was considering getting energy potions to use with this, but then I realised that without the herb sack, I'm going to be very limited on space, and I'd basically just be noting herbs every maybe 2 runs or something like that. And it probably wouldn't help me all that much just to have the energy potions. I think I need the herb sack to make the most of it. And I do not feel like going to Typh and grinding that out, especially as I think in the long run it would probably take me longer to get 99 hunter if I was to go ahead and do that. I think the method I've got right now is pretty okay. I get between 70 and 80,000 XP an hour, which means that I've probably got about another 40 or so hours until 99 at a guess. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I am going to grind this stuff out, and I'll see you guys with 98 hunter. A little bit late on this clip, but we did just hit herbivore number 4000, and I've messed up this clip like 3 times now. We are also 203,000 XP away from 98, and if I kick this, it's actually going to be even less now. We are just over 200k XP away from 98. I'm hoping to get to 99 tomorrow night. I'm doing some very long days, putting in a lot of hours to this because I really want to get this done this week. It's looking like we are probably going to finish between 4,000 and 5,000 herbivores. I can't imagine getting 5,000 before I finish, but considering my guess was originally 3.5k, I was way off. But we do actually have quite a lot of herbs. As you can see here, we've got 1,000 guams on me, and then we've got like another 2,000 in here. Let's have a look. We've got 1.4k in there. So even though there are only guams, they do add up. The XP is quite nice once I get around to using them all, and the secondary is really easy to get anyway, so I'm not too annoyed by the fact that I have to do that. But yeah, we're pretty much just going to grind out to 98 today, and I'll be finishing off 99 tomorrow. Okay, so after a very long day of hunter, we are finally going to kick this mound here and grab ourselves 98 hunter. You know what that means? Just 1 more level to go, and we should have this by tomorrow evening, I'm hoping. So we are currently 289,000 XP away from 99 Hunter, and I will be getting it later on today. I have asked around in the clan chat if anyone wants to come, and I'm going to post in the Discord as well. If you missed this message and didn't get to attend and you wanted to, I'm very sorry, but in the future, if you do want to attend these events, just make sure that you pop your head in the clan chat or join the Discord, which will be in the link of it'll be linked in the description of every single video. So I completely messed up that sentence. Yeah, you can always join the Discord. It's always nice to see people there. There's a lot of chats and stuff that we have on there. So I recently put up a poll regarding Pokemon content, and it seems like quite a few of you are interested. So I wanted to mention that I did actually create a second channel a little while ago, and I'm going to be playing other games on there here and there. Obviously my main focus is still RuneScape, so don't worry about that. I will always be pumping out these videos on here as I am now. But if you're interested in watching some other content on the other channel, mostly Pokemon, so if you enjoy Pokemon, it's definitely worthwhile for you to check out. I'm going to put a little card up in the corner so you can click on that and visit the other channel. I've got a small series going on there at the moment, and I'll let you view it to see what that series actually is. If you want to check it out, I'd really appreciate it, and I'll also leave it in the description if you decide that you don't want to click on it now and you want to come back later. It will be in the description, so you can easily just go back to there to find it. Again though, thank you guys for all of your support, and thank you for all voting on the recent poll. We're going to carry on with Hunter, 287k to go, and we'll be finally finished with this tedious skill. So, it happened again. Unfortunately, we are only 248k away from 99, and I died again. I've got, I believe, one more looting bag that I can use, and I think then I'm out. So we're going to have to hope that I don't die again, because I'm pretty sure this is my absolute last opportunity to do this, and I need to be really careful now. Okay, so we are back on track. I'm finally going to finish off 99 Hunter, and this is in fact my last point of LMS used on this looting bag. So it's very risky, and I need to make sure that I don't die, because if I do, I have no backup, and I'll probably lose some items because I can't fit it all in my inventory, and I sincerely doubt that I'd get the points from LMS in less than an hour given my ability to PK. Nonetheless, hopefully I can survive for another 238,000 XP, because once we've finished Herbivore, the next plan is to completely use up everything that is in the looting bag, and therefore I won't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so we are currently at 3,657 XP away from 99, so this is going to be the last herbivore we have to hunt, and that means we are going to finish up with herbivore count. We harvest it here, 4,558, and that means that the closest guess was actually Badger, so good job on you. You said 4,520, you got very close, and to be fair, Leia, you also got very close, I think just about 100 off. I was miles off, so you guys were so much better than I was, but we are now finished with Herbivore, and I'm going to go finish off the rest of the XP in Feldip Hills, because I'm going to be going and grabbing the Hunter Cape as well, and yeah, I'll see you when I head down there. So I plan to finish off 99 Hunter on a Crimson Swift in Feldip Hills. However, I was going to head down to Corsair Cove to get there, and I've just realised that I actually need Bird's Nest, and that means I need to go to Yanil. So I'm actually going to have to quickly teleport over to here. We're going to have to run down to Yanil and grab ourselves some Bird's Nest, and then go all the way back to Corsair Cove and go through. And the reason I'm doing that is because I really don't want to risk dying. Obviously I've said already that this is my last looting bag and I do not have points for another, so I would much prefer not to risk losing everything, and I'll just take the long route to get down there. It's not that much longer, it's actually quite easy for me to do. But we're going to go grab some Bird's Nest, and we're going to do a wrap around and get ourselves the final bit of XP, and I'll probably just record me getting 99 Hunter. So here we are, 98 Hunter with 25 XP to go. Honestly, I've been doing this for so long now that I am just seeing herbivore tracks everywhere, even in real life. It is absolutely tormenting me. But we need to catch one more Crimson Swift, and then we will finish off this 99. So we basically just now need to wait for the Crimson Swift to land, and we can finally finish off this 99. just as I was placing another trap, it finally went in. But if we catch this last Crimson Swift here, we'll get ourselves 99 Hunter. That is beautiful. Thank you guys for turning up. I don't really know what to comment on over this. Some of the guys from the clan chat and the Discord, it's really appreciated. We are now a Master of Hunter. Why not visit the Hunting Expert and get ourselves another skill cape? So let's head up to the skill cape guy. So here we are at the guy who sells the skill cape. Let's grab ourselves our third skill cape on the account, the skill cape of Hunter. I would like to buy this item. Certainly, I'm happy to pay that. And there we go, we got ourselves a Hunter cape, and that looks pretty nice. Even if I just covered it up. And yeah, now I finally get to get rid of the looting bag, but we're just going to do the emote just for tradition. There it is. The Hunter emote. We also get some teleports with this, however they're not very useful. It only allows me to teleport here and in the wilderness, and the wilderness is not really going to be used, honestly. I really doubt that I'd use the one here anyway, but I thought I'd get the Hunter cape anyway, just because it was a cool little addition and I'm going to shove it in the house with the rest. The cape rank we currently have supports 5 capes, so I'm not too worried until I've actually got 6 99s, and I don't think that's going to be an issue. I reckon I'll have upgraded the cape rank by then anyway. Thanks guys for the random comments, and thank you all for the support. We're going to end off this video here guys, and I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me over the last few episodes. I know this grind has been a bit longer than anticipated, but it's finally done, and we can finally move on, clear out the looting bag. We've got so many more things that I want to do in the upcoming episodes. We're going to use the nummy lights and stuff like that. There is so much content to come. Thank you again guys for watching, and I'll see you again next week.